That is the heart of President Trump's first 2 years, a tax cut and deregulation bill to give the economy real growth.
I would expect investors to maybe early January, maybe take some profits to try to hold on to some of those names that have had these massive gains into the new year.
Navigating cross-border M&A challenges. Embarking on a cross-border merger and acquisition (M&A) journey is like setting sail on a thrilling expedition. The promise of uncharted opportunities beckons. New markets, cutting-edge technologies, and talented teams. But the voyage is fraught with obstacles that demand both strategic prowess and the finesse of a seasoned navigator. One of the greatest challenges is regulatory compliance. Each country has its own intricate maze of laws, from antitrust regulations to foreign investment rules. Missing even one piece of this legal puzzle can derail the entire deal. Success lies in mastering these regulations, ensuring compliance while anticipating changes that might impact long-term objectives. But laws aren't the only hurdle. Cultural and language differences add another layer of complexity. Negotiations, due diligence, and post-merger integrations all hinge on understanding and respecting local customs and business etiquette. Missteps here can erode trust and jeopardize the deal. It's a balancing act, demanding cultural fluency as much as financial expertise. Economic volatility and fluctuating exchange rates further complicate the equation. Deals negotiated during calm waters can face stormy financial conditions by the time they close. Employing hedging strategies and flexible structures becomes essential to safeguard investments. And once the deal closes, the real work begins. Integration, melding distinct corporate cultures, aligning operational processes, and achieving synergies across borders is akin to conducting a symphony, uniting diverse instruments into harmonious success. The impact of global economic policies on M&A. In the global arena of mergers and acquisitions, economic policies act as unseen forces shaping the tides. They can either open new horizons or erect formidable barriers, making it critical for companies to understand their impact. Monetary policies set the tone for M&A activity. Low interest rates spark a surge of deals, with companies eager to leverage affordable debt to fuel expansion. But when interest rates rise, the waters become choppier, and cautious companies may hesitate to pursue costly ventures. Trade policies play a pivotal role too. Open trade agreements foster cross-border M&A by removing barriers and enabling seamless integration. On the flip side, tariffs and trade disputes introduce uncertainty, making international deals riskier and more expensive. Navigating these challenges requires agility and a clear-eyed strategy. Fiscal policies, including taxation and government spending, can either encourage or discourage M&A. Corporate tax cuts often ignite a wave of activity, boosting the profitability of acquisitions. However, tax increases or penalties on transactions can cool enthusiasm, making companies rethink their strategies. For companies venturing into M&A, understanding the interplay between global economic policies and market dynamics is essential. Anticipating policy changes and adapting strategies accordingly can turn potential obstacles into opportunities. Those who master this art set themselves apart as trailblazers, harnessing the winds of policy to propel their ventures forward into uncharted territory. Akin to mapping the geography of a newly discovered land, where every hill and river, every law and tradition is cataloged to ensure safe passage. Communication, the lifeline of the merger. Effective communication stands as the lifeline of the merger process, ensuring that all stakeholders, from employees and customers to regulators and the public, are kept informed and engaged. Transparent, timely, and culturally sensitive communication helps to build trust, mitigate concerns, and foster a positive perception of the merger. It's about narrating the story of the merger in a way that resonates across different audiences, turning potential resistance into support and apprehension into anticipation. Post-merger integration, the test of success. Finally, Post-merger integration is where the actual test of the merger's success lies. It's a meticulous process of combining operations, systems, and teams, requiring a tailored approach that considers the unique aspects of each company and market. Successful integration is marked by clear leadership, a dedicated integration team, and ongoing support to navigate the changes. It's the stage where the merger blueprint becomes a living entity, growing and evolving into its full potential. Cultural considerations in global M&A. Effective communication. Bridging cultural divides. Effective communication is the bridge that connects these diverse cultural landscapes. It involves more than translating words. It's about conveying intentions, expectations, and emotions in a way that resonates across cultural divides. This requires leaders to be adept at navigating language barriers, nonverbal cues, and different preferences for expressing disagreement or making decisions. Establishing clear, open channels of communication fosters transparency and trust, creating a foundation for mutual understanding and collaboration. It's akin to tuning instruments to the same key, ensuring that every voice is heard and valued in the collective performance. Building a unifying vision, a shared North Star. Building a unifying vision is another critical element of addressing cultural considerations in global M&A. This vision serves as a North Star guiding the merged entity toward a common goal that transcends cultural differences. Crafting this vision involves engaging leaders and teams from both companies, fostering a sense of ownership and commitment to the new, shared direction. It's about painting a picture of the future that excites and motivates everyone involved, providing a sense of purpose that binds the organization together, despite the diversity of its parts. Emerging markets and their role in global M&A. Emerging markets are the dynamic frontiers of the global economy, brimming with growth and opportunity. From Southeast Asia to Africa, these regions offer access to new consumer bases, innovation, and diversification for companies ready to embrace the challenge. The rapid economic expansion, young populations, and digital leaps in these markets make them a strategic playground for M&A. However, navigating their fluid regulatory landscapes and cultural nuances demands expertise, adaptability, and strong local partnerships. Post-merger integration adds further complexity, requiring a tailored approach to harmonize cultures and processes. Beyond immediate gains, investing in emerging markets is a long-term play, a chance to shape the future of global business. Companies bold enough to venture here aren't just expanding, they're transforming, leveraging these markets to secure strategic advantages and drive global innovation. Emerging markets are not just opportunities, they're the future of M&A.